Hi everyone, welcome back to another movie review. If this is your first time watching, I'm reviewing every single movie ever made, and I'm going through them in alphabetical order. I'm using this Wikipedia page which has a list of a lot of movies, and I just started from the top. This is like the fifth one. I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Plus One. This is a movie about a house party that a bunch of college kids are at, and then things start going strange when they meet themselves from 1 hour in the past. Like their past selves appear, but they're also there. It's pretty weird. Wait a second, who's this? I'm you, from 1 hour in the future. Oh my god. This is just like in that movie that I saw. The question mark motorist. Hey, can you go away, please? Okay. I'm trying to film a movie review. Here. So, this movie is pretty obnoxious. The party these kids are at, it's like a douchey frat house kind of party. If you've seen an American movie where they have a party, it's basically the party from that movie. They're very rich and they're very loud. You know the American party stuff, they have the red plastic cups they always have. They do the thing where you stand on your hands and drink out of a pipe. They do the indoor tennis match with a flaming CGI orb. You know, all the cliches. And our characters there aren't very likable either. There's like a douchey main guy who he fucks up and annoys his girlfriend right at the start of the movie, and the whole movie is trying to get her to forgive him. And then there's this even more annoying friend who's just obsessed with getting laid. And yeah, there's the aforementioned girlfriend who is justifiably annoyed with him, but is sort of portrayed as being irrational and mean. And there's also this other girl that's like, you know, the smart, sarcastic one. She's got all the put-downs, and she sucks. No one seems to like her, including me. There's a cool bit right when they show up, the past selves, and they're like, our current heroes are upstairs, they're looking downstairs, and they're like, what the fuck, there they are. And it's sort of a surreal thriller kind of thing, and you're really excited to see what the movie's going to do with it. Doesn't really do much. These characters just sort of spend most of the movie just walking around the house. Not a lot actually like happens. This movie is supposed to be a science fiction, comedy, horror, thriller, but I think it's possible for a movie to be in no genre at all because it completely fails. It's not very scary or funny or thrilling, but I guess it is science fiction because the science element is. There's a CGI comet, and it makes the electricity wires go weird. And that's what makes the time loop happen. So there's the science part, and it's fiction because it didn't happen. So I guess it is that genre, but yeah. I'm just going to spoil the ending of the movie now, to make sure that you don't see it. There's another element I forgot to explain. Every time there's a power cut, the past selves jump forward like 15 minutes. So originally it's them and themselves from 1 hour ago, and then the power cuts, and then the past selves move forward 45 minutes. And it's like, why add that extra element? I don't know, but these people, eventually they all figure out what's going on, the entire party, and they're freaking out because they're worried that their past selves are going to catch up with them or replace them or something. So they're all hiding in this beach house or pool house or whatever it is, and then there's just the most awful scene. So the power cuts again, and these people catch up with themselves, and they're holed up in this little house, and then they just start killing their past selves, like immediately. They all had weapons ready, and it's the most tasteless fucking scene that's just nasty and not nice to watch. For a split second when the past selves appeared, I thought they had sort of became Siamese twins, like they appeared on top of each other because the CGI looks so weird. Anyway, the current people were all ready with weapons, so they immediately just murder themselves. And I guess none of them lose, because then they walk out and they're like, oh, we did it, oh my god. I guess there's another power cut and the corpses disappear, so they're just like, oh, I learnt about myself, and this movie has a good message about fucking the unknown or concept of self or something, but it doesn't. There's no ideas in this thing. Also, it's not very nice in the way it portrays women. Like, there's the two characters I talked about, girlfriend and smart girl, and then basically every other female character just wears a bikini, except for one woman who is, the thing where you eat the sushi off the naked woman. She's doing that. But then off screen, one of the unnamed characters bites her, and then she starts screaming in a made-up language, and she does a flying kung fu kick at the guy while naked, because this movie is not very good. My favorite character is the guy whose party it is, because he's just there having a good time. Even when the weird shit is happening, he's enjoying himself, so that was fun to watch. I didn't like any of the actual characters, but he's just like, fuck yeah, bros, this is epic. He's loving it, right up until the end, that is. Oh, I've written incest here. That's right, there's the smart girl who is insufferable. She hangs out with her past self, which I thought could be interesting, because I don't think most people would immediately resort to violence. You'd talk to the person, right? So she's doing that, and then she's getting close to her past self, and I'm like, what? Where's this going? What the fuck? Yeah, and then she kisses herself on the mouth. What the fuck? That's just gross. It's not normal. And that kind of relationship never works out. It always gets really gross and awkward, I would assume. So that's basically all I have to say about this stupid movie. It didn't do anything for me. It was a waste of time. I wish I could go back 1 hour in the past and not watch it. I give it 2 stars out of 4. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this review. Join me next time for my shortest video ever, where I'll be reviewing One a Day, a documentary about breast cancer. Thanks everyone, bye!